Look at that, dot on time tonight. I'm a professional. Yes, hello everybody, my name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby, welcome to the stream! We are getting back to playing No Man's Sky. There's currently an expedition going on, but it's a rerun of one of the ones that already took place this year, so we won't be playing it. Instead, like the title says, we are finally remembering that we have that survival mode save that we have to be playing, so we are going to be doing some of the story quests on there, hopefully. Now, for those who haven't heard of No Man's Sky, we are playing a space exploration game, essentially. It's sort of a survival crafting affair, but you have your own spaceship and can travel between different star systems, explore planets, get into space dogfights, that sort of thing. It's very fun. It's just the most time that we've sunk into it on our stream here is that we've been doing the limited time expeditions for the limited time rewards, rather than playing the actual base storyline itself. So tonight is going to be all about playing the regular game itself. We're playing it on survival difficulty, which makes things a little bit harder and gives us increased resource costs for things like charging up technology and crafting things. Fun. I've gotten him into the space craze. Yeah, I've got to blame Dumpy as well, by the way, for all of the free time I'm about to lose. Because thanks to Dumpy the Dumpy, by the way, I've picked up that game Elite Dangerous, so hope you folks like space, by the way, because I already had 2 more games I was going to play on stream that are rather space-themed. Now we can add that to the list as well at some point, possibly starting next week, I don't know. Dumpy, though, you'll be glad to hear I do have it installed now. I was going through some of the training stuff this afternoon, and I'm not going to go ahead and call myself a professional, because I'm not. But the controls weren't as confusing to learn as I was expecting. I can at least fly around without crashing. So there we go. The biggest trouble I've been having so far is the hyper jump thing, the frame shift drive, I think it's called. The biggest trouble I've been having with that is I used that on 3 occasions outside of the tutorial, and I overshot my destination each time. Because I'm a dumbass, and I didn't slam the space brakes on. But aside from that, yeah, I think I've been picking it up quite okay. Hell, the tutorial menu, I managed to do the, like, I know there's the whole auto-docking and auto-launch thing whenever you're at a space station or an outpost, that kind of thing. I managed to do the tutorial for manually undocking and manually landing on a space station without crashing, first try, so yeah, there we go. I'm not as dangerous a driver as I thought I was going to be. Right, sorry, talking about a completely different space game here, we need to be getting back to tonight's theme, don't we? That's a game for next week. That's a discussion we'll be having next week when we most likely start streaming Elite Dangerous next week. Possibly Monday, I don't know. We'll see. I suppose. I'm not the kind of person who thinks that far ahead, sadly. Now, before we get started tonight, I just have one more thing, I promise, and then we'll get on with the stream. In my never-ending quest to try and entice people to stick around a bit longer and also increase the level of interactivity on my streams here, I've gone ahead and set up, just this evening, a brand new specific game interaction here on Twitch. This thing specifically. We've got a new points reward that costs 200 channel points. Because the crux of most of the No Man's Sky is discovering things, seeing an infinite universe and learning all about it, one of the things you can do is give custom names to discoveries. Things like minerals, plants, fauna, entire star systems, that sort of thing. This little reward here, if you haven't already checked it out and or looked at the picture here, this will give you the opportunity to go ahead and tell me to name something, a name of your choosing, and it will be like that permanently thanks to how the game's discovery system works. Yes, that's right, you can leave your permanent mark even if you don't play No Man's Sky, you can leave your permanent mark on the game through the medium of my channel. Enjoy. Just as the thing says here, by the way, don't try and get me banned, thank you very bloody much. So I'll remove that from the screen, I'll get myself out of the way, and we'll fire the game up, shall we? Looking forward to getting back into this. It's been a while since I sat down and just played No Man's Sky for the hell of it. Like I said, last time we played this on stream, we were doing one of the limited time expeditions, the Halloween one specifically. And we left it right until the last minute. We had only 3 days to complete it, and we beat it in 2 evenings. So, hooray. As I said at the start, there is an expedition going on right now, but it's one of the ones that's already taken place this year. It's a rerun, essentially. What Hello Games like to do is that at the end of each year, they have a quick redux, sort of marathon blast, of all of the expeditions that took place that year, so that people who want to play them again, or people who missed them, can go and take part in them every couple of weeks and get the rewards that they maybe didn't get. Okay, is this actually loading up? Oh, there we go. You can hear the noise in the background, I just didn't point OBS at it. And I need to... Yeah, I forgot we were playing Worms Blast on Thursday, weren't we? I need to resize the screen, hold on. Need to put this back to full screen. There we go. Oh, sorry, just more Elite Dangerous stuff here. I'll quickly read this and then we'll hop back onto it. Yes, FSD is a hint tricky. Keep your speed within the blue zone, preferably the minimum. Go to the left terminal and focus on the destination to make it easy to track. When around 1 mm distance, you'll get the press to disengage button that places you spot your destination. If you realise you're slowly speeding up without input, turn away from the destination immediately. It means you're getting gravity weld and are steadily turning into a kinetic strike. Gotcha. I shall keep that in mind for next time I play it, which is probably going to be fucking tomorrow at this point. I hate you for getting me into that, by the way, I really do. I'm going to lose so much free time from this. So yes, we may as well get on with it and start streaming it at some point in the near future. Because why not? Alright, so yes, you can see down there, Relics Expedition available. We haven't done that one on stream, but I did that on my main save a couple of months back. That's the one that lets you excavate things like prehistoric fossil. Well, I say prehistoric, I don't know if we use those levels of time frame on a game about exploring the universe. But that's the one that lets you dig up thousands, if not millions of years old fossils and then put them all together to make weird extinct creatures, which we've seen a couple of times on the other expeditions we did. Yes, I've done that one on my main save, on my other Steam account, which for some reason grants me all of the rewards on this one. Not quite sure why, but I'm not going to complain about it. So we are playing survival mode, because we've only done that for about 2.5 hours. Well, 2 and a bit hours, sorry. One tiny little thing, this mostly matters for larger ships. Get away from the star before charging your drive up again. Your ship can manage ambient star heat or charging drive heat, not both at once. They tend to overload the vending. I did notice the little heat meter, yes, on the side of the radar. The damage is usually neglectable, but it is direct internal damage which can take off critical systems without realizing. Gotcha. I'll keep all of this stuff in mind. I did notice the game has its own wiki, and there's a category of pages called guides, and there's about 250 pages of so-called guides on there. It's a complex game, but again, I think I've gotten a handle on, at the very least, how the basic controls work. So yes, I'm looking forward to giving it more of a go. Right, what the hell were we doing last time? Not much, we're still on the prologue mission here, Awakenings. So, just as a reminder of the story for this one, I'll quickly read this out. I've received a strange communication from an unknown source. A voice spoke to me, though it almost seemed as if they were speaking to someone else. They were cut off as strangely as they began, and I received a set of coordinates. Travel to the stranger's coordinates. Locate the coordinates sent to you by looking for the mission icon on your HUD. The compass at the top of your ship's cockpit will help you track the signal. Had heat damage cause a cargo hatch malfunction, which jettisoned an extremely rare resource called meta-alloy. Oh Jesus, that's a thing that can happen, is it? Christ. That I had one of after an extremely lucky find. Ouch, pour one out in the chat there. Oh dear. So yeah, so we woke up on a strange planet with no idea where the hell we were, and we received a mysterious signal from somebody with a set of coordinates. We're going to go and try and find out what the hell's happening by locating those coordinates. Do I have anything that can be sold? Let's see. Ideally, I'd like to keep a hold of most of these. Where the hell did I get these from? I don't know. Sell them. Can't quite remember, so let's just sell them. They're trade goods, so I assume I don't need them. At least I certainly hope I didn't pick them up from the space station here, in which case I've just lost money if I've done that. Thunderbird class landing bay, we'll hold on to that until we're ready to go ahead and put together our own corvette. Let's see, is there anything I need? Well, I say is there anything I need to purchase from here? I don't know, quite frankly. Pretty sure there isn't. Well, I mean, I can sell this and that. Got some stuff here I can offload for some quick money. Move those into my starship storage so I know what I'm doing. Keep all of these food items, keep the navigation data, even though I don't really use it. Keep all of this, those. Okay, sell the convergence cube and the unstable gel. Where are they? There they are. Money! Look at that. Aha. Okay, where are the stranger's coordinates? That way somewhere. Let's hop into our ship and get going, shall we? Oh, what's happening? Oh, is this going to be one of the merchant milestones, is it? Yes, it is, okay. Capitalism, baby. Sort of interrupted me getting in my starship there, but whatever. Coordinate data partially corrupted, so I'm guessing we'll have to do some searching. Do game poker and you're elite dangerous, I'll gladly assist anywhere I can. Squad plays usually rewarded. Nice, nice. Well, I'm looking forward to playing it with you, and yes, we'll arrange to play Vintage Story at some point as well. Along with the Deep Rock Galactic and some more, and some more Helldivers too. I'm a grown man, I don't have time to be doing all of this stuff. I desperately want to, that's not me saying I don't want to do these things. It's just how. Oh well. Oh right, if you ever get caught on a neutron star's magnetic flares, whatever you do, never ever... Bzz, and then he sort of fizzled out there. So we can assume that Dumpy is perfectly fine. Okay. Neutron star's magnetic flare. Most important thing to remember according to Dumpy is do not. Gotcha. I shall keep that in mind. Emergency broadcast, what's this? Incoming message to distress frequency, what's up? What is this? What the hell is this? Resist them, huh? Some sort of broken ship? Reject their lies, follow us to freedom. The ship is broadcasting the same message over and over in an endless loop. Its messages decayed over time, but there were still salvageable coordinates amidst the noise. Accept coordinates? I shut down my receiver and input the coordinates to my starship's navigation systems. One final check reveals no life signs, no further intelligent message from the abandoned vessel. Oh, this is going to be for the Outlaw update thing. Okay, this is going to be introducing Outlaw star systems. No thanks, we're busy doing this. It's good that we've got that, but I'm a little bit busy. Again with this. We're not quite ready to be jumping to and from dangerous pirate systems just yet. Well, personally I am, but I could do with some tougher weapons and stronger modules for my ship is all. So yes, as a reminder, because we've got that new thing to play with on my Twitch channel there, the new point reward, any of the discoveries that we go ahead and scan, such as entire star systems, planets, minerals, flora, fauna, what have you, if anybody would like to go ahead and use that, I shall endeavour to find something to give a name of your choice, and allow you to make your permanent mark on the universe for all to see. Again, do not try and get me banned through telling me to put in inappropriate stuff, because I will just say no. I like this game too much to risk having that happen. Well, this planet looks nice and fiery, doesn't it? Let's park the ship and see what's going on here. Environment warning, external temperature, it looks like it's nighttime outside, nearly 60 degrees Celsius. Fun. Ooh. Loose cargo, cool. I'll take this. What's inside it? Hey, another microprocessor. Sweet. Sodium and some more sodium. Epic. I feel that was aimed at me, Red says. What? No, never. Why would I aim that at you? Anyway. Let's just start scanning everything for the sake of it, and also because I like money. What are those things? Strange spherical blob creatures. Yeah, sort of metallic ball things, except they are creatures. Okay. Additional observations. Metal bones. Well, yeah, it looks like a sphere of metal, so of course the inside of it would be metal too. It sort of stands to reason. What have we got over here? Looks like a planetary shell then. And a waypoint. Sweet. With some more stuff. Another microprocessor and a Corvax casing. Cool. Oh right, yes, I forgot. Being on survival difficulty means I can't stay outside as long because my hazard protection shield is more or less cut in half. I hadn't even noticed I was down to 50%. Just from being outside for a few minutes. Yeah, I've got less than 3 minutes on hazard protection at best. Why did I agree to play survival mode? Buried tech module. Give. Let's just hole up because I'm OCD about stuff like that. Oh cool, the temperature's going up now that it's daytime. Units, nanites, cool. And whatever the hell is in this thing. Let's open her up. Get the slop off the screen, there we are. Hey, more nanites. Cool. Big pointy stone. And something living over there. Maybe it's friendly. Oh, some sort of weird rolling shell thing. Okay. Isn't he a strange little guy? Creature over there. Some weird blob thing. And some sort of mushroom-looking thing as well. Just trying to scan as many of the local wildlife as I can, because cataloguing all of the wildlife on a planet gives you a very, very large nanite bonus for completing the zoology of an entire world. Very handy if there are only 3 life forms, sort of 3 species on a planet. And you go ahead and find all of them the moment you land. Oh, look at that, we only have 2 more to discover, and then we get 2,000 nanites on top of the bonuses for finding all of these. Look at this weird little thing. Strange, gooey mushroom with eyeballs. So this is the planet of weird blob creatures, is it? I'm noticing a theme with all of the fauna on here. Actually, where are the last couple of things? What am I looking for? Rare, ground always active, common, flying, diurnal, so nighttime. Gotcha. Red wants to name something. Okay, so how this is going to work is, what do you want it to be? Animal, rock, or something else? Animal, rock, planet. And then what name do you want me to give to it? Animal. Which of these do you want to name? And then what do you want to call it? Not the most intuitive way of doing this, I know, but I don't know how best to do something like this. Like I said, it's still an interactive little thing, isn't it? Actually, I could just go down the list and do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pick a number and I'll let you name whatever the hell it is. 3. Alright, what's this thing's name gonna be? This is the default name it gives it after you discover it, and that's what it is if you just go ahead and upload the discovery. But we have the option of rename turd, really. What's he ever done to you? Look at his little face. What's he ever done to you, huh? Oh, for God's sake. Will it actually let me do that, or is it going to say no? I hate you, by the way. Yep, it just saved it. There we go. Thanks, Red. Thanks for making your mark on the galaxy, I guess. For fuck's sake. This is a bad idea, wasn't it? Oh well. Like I said, it's an interactive thing, so whatever. I still insist I'm going to regret this. Oh, hazard protection's nearly out. Where's my ship? There it is. run away. Let's go and cool off, shall we? Stash these in the cargo hold. Right. This needs refilling. This'll go up by itself. Just gotta wait is all. I could use an ion battery, I could use sodium to refill it, but I don't want to. I'll just sit on my ship and wait. I don't have a whole lot of resources right now. We're still more or less at the start of the game. Okay, let's see. Should be enough, I think. Right, let's get back on with the mission, shall we? Where are we going? Let's target aligned just in this direction in general. That's not particularly helpful. Up. $171 units that away. Right. Nearly there. Ooh, sodium. Useful. Ooh, more sodium. Hey look, oxygen. Just break this stupid hazardous plant. There we go. Okay, looks like this is where we're going, and for some reason there's a ship hovering just off the air there, and it's broken. Interesting. Well, here's the signal beacon that the distress beacon is being broadcast from. Oh, need to put some chromatic metal and sodium in here. Okay, the sodium, there we go, but I need some chromatic metal now. Still got some copper at least. Just need to put my refined. The problem is, you see, my hazard protection is sort of running out again. Repair the strange distress beacon, refine chromatic metal. Let's see. Pop that down for a minute. Stick some carbon inside. Where's my chromatic metal? Well, chromatic metal. Where's my copper? There we go. Stick 200 in, why not? Okay, that's going to take a minute and a half to do. My shields run out in 45 seconds. Is there any more sodium nearby? Yes, actually, there is. Cool. Quick charge this. Well, I've got plenty of sodium right now, so it's not too bad at least. Oh, let's just take a drink, okay. Throat's been a little bit sore for most of the day, so that's probably a good idea. Right. Give. Just scan these things while we wait. See if I can't fill up my Pokédex a little bit more. While we're waiting for the refinery to finish. Nope, and none of the other animals nearby. Okay. None of the ones that I'm missing. All right then, the refiner should be finished at this point. Let's head back over and get this distress beacon fixed, shall we? Whoosh. Nearly done. And finished. Cool. Okay, what's the deal with this then? Bzzzt. Doesn't seem very repaired, does it? There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans and upgrade for my mining beam. Ooh, the advanced laser. Cool. So I'll have to go ahead and get that set up. That'll be useful. Okay, that's now pinned itself as a secondary mission to go ahead and craft that. Primary mission. Search for clues about Artemis. Answers may be found among the stars. Little to be gained from the wreck, but the distress beacon contained a hailing frequency labelled Artemis. There's nothing for it but to continue exploring. Let's start installing this mining beam advanced laser, shall we? As well, because why not? Okay, so I need 2 wiring looms, a hermetic seal, and some carbon nanotubes. Right. Do I have enough stuff to just craft those? The carbon nanotubes, yes. What about the hermetic seal? Also yes, cool. Just need the wiring looms now, which we can pick up when we get back to the space station. That was simple. All right, back to the ship before I roast to death. Yeah, in like 40 seconds. Let's play what'll happen first. Will Arthur combust, or will he get back to his spaceship? Probably combust, to be honest. Run, run, run away before I sunburn. Oh dear. Quick, 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 quick! Quick! Just as it ran out. There we go. Just as it hit 1 second remaining. Good lord. Hey Loki, how's things? How's your day been? How is you? What's that thing? What was that creature that just dove into the ground there? Is that the last... That's one of the last things I'm missing. Cool. We just have one more life form to discover now. Well, I kinda don't want to leave then. We've only got one more animal to find on this planet. And then I get a full 2,000 nanite reward. But we've got to wait until night time. Or I can just fly to a part of the planet that's already experiencing nighttime, one of the two. Well, we'll stick around for a bit, I guess, do some resourcing. I'll let my hazard protection recharge first. Man, I use up oxygen really quickly on this difficulty. I've been spoiled so much by playing on normal mode for all of the expeditions on my other save game. Anyways, I'll stop bitching about the difficulty, shall I? I'm good, have you been? Been good as well. I hope I don't have a sore throat coming on. My throat's been a bit dry and a little bit, not too much, but a little bit hurty today. So I may be taking some more unprompted drinks here and there throughout the stream. But otherwise I've been doing fine. Glad to hear you're doing well as well. Okay, 100% heat protection. Let's get out there and start searching again, shall we? Searching for what? I don't bloody know. Maybe some more copper or something, I don't know. Sodium deposit, pyrite, sodium. Aha, copper. Just quickly grab this, avoid the fire with a mind of its own there. Hey look, sweet. Some more food ingredients to stick in my cargo hold until I build a nutrient processor. And here is the copper deposit. Cool. Just gonna scan some more stuff on the way there. Ooh, condensed carbon. Give. Always good to have. How much dihydrogen do I have? Enough to make some launch fuel if need be. Okay, good. Doesn't really look like a whole lot of copper, does it? But, oh well. More copper is more copper, I'm not going to complain. More stellar metal is more stellar metal. Whoa, that's a big hole going down into a big cave. There we go. Damaged machinery. Let's open this up. Hey, more nanites. Cool. Okay, back to the ship. Just recharge that with a little sodium, not too much. We're heading back to the ship now, so don't need loads. Ooh. Give. So, yes, as I was explaining earlier during my motor-mouth introduction, hope you folks like space, because now we have at least 2 or 3 more space-themed games to play on stream here, at some point, along with No Man's Sky. We'll be doing Elite Dangerous at some point, which will be another long-term project, given the scope of the game itself, but that should be a fun time. And we've got more of an action-y, arcadey thing as well, something called Strike Suit Zero, which looks very fun. I've had that on my Steam library for quite some time. I think I got it as part of a bundle years and years back. I haven't actually played it though, so it'll be a first-time experience. It's more of an, like I said, action-y, arcadey experience, where it's a sort of space-themed shooter more than an actual flight sim. Looks like good fun though, so yeah, should be enjoyable. Okay, the last animal we need to discover is a nocturnal creature that flies around. So I need to keep an eye up for something that isn't those weird flying metal balls. Hey look, first time chat from a fucking bot. I'll keep an eye on the skies. If somebody could go ahead and get rid of him, thank you. How's protection go back up? Isn't space pretty? What the fuck? Pirate attack vector detected. Nearby structure under attack. Oh, we're not having this. Hang on. Oh, okay, my bad. Just got on my ship for some reason. Okay, there's pirates attacking the nearby shelter that I was just visiting there. Let's take off and assist with the defense, shall we? Oi! Bang! Okay, that's one down. Where are you? Got something for you. Catch. Sucker. That's making me waste launch fuel, because now I'm down to 10%. If I land again, I'll have to make some more lift-off fuel for my spaceship. But, oh well, there's blue crystals basically everywhere, so I shouldn't really complain, should I? Unless, of course, I find another structure, in which case I can just go ahead and borrow a landing pad if they have one. Let's try that, shall we? I'll fly around while looking for some flying creatures that I haven't encountered yet. You know, the shield already has a long recharge time, like the Starship shield, on a normal difficulty. It's already long enough, but on survival mode, this is me complaining about survival difficulty again. I'm waiting ages for this to go back up. Extreme. What the hell was that coming from? No. Did I fly through fire or something? Okay. But yes, I'm waiting ages for my Starship's shields to start recharging by themselves. Hey, look, a trade outpost. That's handy. Let's touch down here, shall we? See what they got for sale. Yellow. Hi. I don't know your language. Teach me, please. trader utters the same word 3 times with different intonations, forming a statement that is utterly untranslatable in my own language. Teach word, please. Learn the Gek word for I. Seems insignificant, but don't underestimate the power of using I in a sentence. Could be important. I'm just going to talk to all of these guys and ask them for language help. Fill out my dictionary a little bit more. Who else have I not visited? You. Hello. He didn't purchase an eBay listing fast enough. The squat lifeform looks agitated. They wave a datapad in my face. On the screen I see what looks like an expired auction listing. A hyperdrive upgrade has just been sold for a bargain price. Oh dear. There we go. Achievement. Babel 17. Attain confused status in words learned. Yay! Milestone. Is it going to pop up? There we go. That's just telling me if I've accomplished something. Okay. What have we got here? Some trade goods I could maybe pick up and take with me somewhere. I don't know where. Starship launch fuel if I want to go ahead and not use any of my own materials to make some. No wiring looms, which is what I really need at this point. Oh well. Sell this Korvax casing, there we go. A bit more dosh. Where's this last life form, then? Common flying diurnal. Doesn't seem very common to me right now. Never mind, I'm stupid. Diurnal is daytime. Nocturnal is nighttime. Arthur, you're a dumbass. Well, never mind then. Me just wandering around in the dark looking up isn't going to do anything useful, is it? Hey, becoming a trader of some renown quite quickly. Okay, let's break orbit and fly around to a part of the planet that is experiencing daytime, shall we? Oh, hello. Incoming message, known frequency. Interesting. This is going to be Artemis, is it? Oh, hello. Priest Entity Nada. Artemis Entity, we received your signal. Is it first, is it last? I think you've got the wrong number, sorry about that. Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis Entity. Tell the truth or lie. Well, let's tell the truth, shall we? Can probably tell by the voice, at least. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard. Yes, a proper introduction to our home. Oh, this is the thing for the space anomaly. Right. Signal detected anomaly. Board the space station. Go, we've unlocked the travelling hub station now. Cool, useful. Okay, let's go say hi, shall we? Might go ahead and change my Enviro suit as well. My exosuit, just for the sake of it. Actually, now that we've got the space anomaly unlocked, I can grab some of my customizations, can't I? Hello. I'm Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Korvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes. Polo's own design, a perfect bubble beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Korvax. Nada watches time come and go. Let's ask about everything, shall we? Who's Artemis? A traveller entity. Perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us. Highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. I did say a while back that this game had a bit of an esoteric story, didn't I? Ask about you. Nada awoke with the death of Korvax Prime, could not understand why such things happened, why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada's not alone anymore. Nada's with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Polo Friend found Nada, found my signal. Nada's safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. The station's been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Maybe a call to Artemis as well. Ask about the station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as I speak. That's pretty much all of it. Speak with Polo, Friend Traveller. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Hello. Friends everywhere, if only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis, friend. You are where they should be. Does not seem possible. But all things are possible, such as the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. How? Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You'll be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Space Anomaly is a hub for travellers, a nexus that unites them wherever they are in the universe. Use Nada and Polo's home to meet other travellers, undertake missions, earn nanites, or upgrade your equipment. Go and speak to Helios, Grand Analyst. Helios requests new data types each day. Let's go and say hi to everybody. Do I have multiplayer turned on? Actually, I think I don't, because the game's pausing whenever I press escape. No, multiplayer's disabled. I might switch it on just for the sake of it. I don't know if it'll run into anybody, but you never know. I'll just quickly change some of these settings first. Don't want people going ahead and modifying my things or shooting me down out of nowhere. Nope, nope. Bugger off, not giving permissions to just anybody. Text chat, yes. PvP disabled, multiplayer switch on. Can join my group invite only. Okay. So we should start seeing a bit of lag here, like we already are, and there we go, more people suddenly appearing. Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of this universe. How I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. Give data planets. There you go. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. They are nothing, but they are all I have now. Yay! Bunch of nanites. Learn new technology blueprints. Visit a technology researcher such as Celine. Researchers will create blueprints out of nanites. Hello. Research exosuit upgrades. Let's see, what do I want? Chances are anything important or major I'll end up getting for free as part of a quest reward anyway. So if there isn't anything here that I can think of that I'd like, I can't just go ahead and blow it off for the time being. Like the Hazmat Gauntlet, I think you get that for free a little bit later, I can't quite remember. But then we can always just come back and pick these up later, can't we? We'll grab this though. More inventory space is always good, especially when it comes to me, because I'm a hoarder. There we go. Browse a huge array of base parts. Once the inventory upgrader thing gets off my screen. If it's going to get off my screen. Visit the construction research station. Right. Let's see, I know what I want to get, but where is it? Decorative modules, posters, decals, aquatic, construction, transport, technology modules. Here we go. Oh, it costs 10 data instead of the 9 that I have. Okay. I wanted to get the nutrient processor to make food and store all my ingredients, but yeah, don't have enough salvage data. Oh well. Right, go and speak to Nada again about Artemis. A clean dumpy is a happy dumpy. Words to live by, no doubt. Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveller friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. What should I do now? Traveller entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity. Explore with others. Travel to great sights. Proceed as you will, traveller entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also. Even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. Let's find this Artemis fellow, shall we? Of course, Nada has a small gift to you. Perhaps it'll help, perhaps not. Nada and Polar Friend will continue to search. Speak with us whenever you desire. Hey, nanites, cool. New mission, community research. Oh yes, this thing. This one that you do with everyone else is currently playing. The space anomaly is accumulating research data from travelers across multiple realities. As further universal data is submitted, the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion will unlock additional collectibles. Exotic collectibles can be synthesized with Quicksilver. This is basically just plain multiplayer missions, and then once this bar reaches the top, everyone unlocks permanent rewards that you can buy over the Quicksilver Synthesis person. Now we've got 3 primary missions to choose. Let's keep going with this one, shall we? Alone amidst the stars. Search for clues about Artemis amidst the stars. You can revisit the space anomaly at any time. Continue the search for Artemis. The Atlas Path. Locate an Atlas interface. Nada and Polo, a Korvax and Gek aboard the mysterious space anomaly have promised to help me as I search for clues to my haunting crimson visions. Nada cautioned me against succumbing to the Crimson Lyre, but they have nonetheless marked an Atlas interface for me on my map. I wonder what I'll find. Locate an Atlas interface. The foreboding crimson geometry of an Atlas station houses an interface with creation itself. Interesting. Okay, so when ready, we just have to head back out into space. I'm gonna go and speak to the Quicksilver person first to get some cosmetic stuff, and then we'll do a little bit of character customizing, shall we? I feel like changing my default suit. Just start collapsing economies already. I'm not up to that point just yet, although I do have over 2 million credits already, so yeah. Let's see, create exotic items. Where's the stuff that I've already purchased? These look like new items, actually. Wait, what am I looking for? Does it collect special rewards, maybe? No. Although this is a new ship, so, you know, there we go.
Collectible received.
Let's start grabbing some of the stuff that I already own, shall we?
Collectible received. Collectible received.
No idea what I'm going to use these, but I'll take all of these as well, why not?
Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received.
Grab all of these, don't mind me.
Collectible received. Collectible received.
Aquarium to put my fishes inside of. Okay, let's grab some Oh, just gonna skip through all of these first. Mech parts, don't worry about it. Nothing important. Let's get some of the expedition stuff as well. Because fuck it, why not? I'll leave the Corvette stuff until we actually go ahead and build a Corvette. No reason to take those for the time being until I can go ahead and build one. Let's see. Why, yes, I did do the crossover expedition with the Mass Effect reward. How can you tell? And these ones I already have. Cool. All right, let's go do some character customizing, shall we? Calibrate visuals. Person there in the background, don't mind him. Yeah, I can be a robot now if I want to, so yeah, there we are. Let's stay with anomaly, shall we? So it's default. Let's see. Hey look, I can be Cthulhu. Isn't that fun? Let's use the regular alpha helmet, why not? Colours white, grey. Let's see, torso, what should we go with? Maybe it's a Skyborn suit? Yeah, why not? Skyborn suit looks pretty cool. Actually, I'll switch to the full Skyborn set, then there we go, the Skyborn helmet too. And we'll have sort of white, black, and dark grey colour scheme. Same with this one. Yeah, we'll get back on with the game in a moment, folks, I promise. Just busy recolouring my costume. Ooh, what jetpack trail should we have? Let's see. Let's go with Reality Glitch, it looks pretty cool. Skyborn jetpack unit, there we go. There we are. Banner and title. I need to go ahead and flex and put on my I'm part of the less than 1% of people who have beaten this game on, well, who have gotten to the center of the galaxy on permadeath mode, don't I? I need to go ahead and flex my survivor title. Where is it? Here it is, Arthur Carnaby the Immortal. Cool. And apply changes. There we go. Okay then, back to the ship. Sorry, we'll get back on with the game now. And off we pop. We still need to head back down to that fire planet, don't we, and finish discovering all of the creatures on there. We only have one more to go. Yeah, this one. Oh, hello, incoming message. Frequency known contact. Answer comms, let's see. Who are you? Where? Is there anyone out there? It's outside, something's wrong with... What's up? What's going on? Signal override, Artemis. I asked the stranger what's wrong. There's a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is the background hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? The crashed ship was a bit of a giveaway. I tell the stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID on the distress beacon. I begin to mention the anomalous space station, but they cut me off. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... Ask where they are, ask about the 16. Let's pick 16. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me, imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? You... Psst. It lied to me, it lied to all of... The sound cuts out, but their face lingers on, silent, before it too fades into nothingness. This must be Artemis, and they are clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost the signal. Base computer archives partially restored. Okay. This first. Locate a long-distance transmitter. Scan for potential sites. A powerful transmitter is required to contact Artemis again. Well, that was simple. Okay, back down to the planet's surface. Here, let's pick a different landing spot, shall we? Again, I'd like to try and finish my cataloguing of all of the life forms on this moon here. We only have one more to go and it's another flying thing. The sooner we do that, the sooner we can move on, because then my OCD will stop screaming at me. What's over here? Just a waypoint. Let's keep moving. I want to see if I can find a building that's got a landing site. So I can go ahead and park my ship and not have to spend fuel to leave again. Screw it, I'll just land here. Why not? There's some copper nearby and there's some dihydrogen as well. First things first, my ship is going to need refueling before we can take off again, so let's get that sorted out now, shall we? Metal plating and solid dihydrogen fuel. There we are. In you go. Right. Off we go. Oh goody, a sentinel. Piss off. Aha! That's the last creature we need. And that's all of them. Good. That's all of the life forms discovered on this planet. Now we can claim our 2,000 nanites. Joy of joys, we've got some copper. Oh no, that's not copper, it's pyrite. God damn it, well I might need it, so I'll grab it anyways. And we've got another tech module down here. GIF. Well, let's have the pyrite anyways, why not? Might be able to use it later or something. Patch up whatever else I can on the ground, there we are. 29 units of pyrite, that was worth it, wasn't it? Oh well. Oh, hey little guy. Okay, we are more or less done here now. I can head back to the space station, get this advanced mining laser finished up, offload any cargo, and then we'll continue on with the quest. Where's the station? There it is. Pulse engine fuel. Pretty good. Could do with some more though. Could do with blasting up in a couple of asteroids. Get around to that at some point. Also, my base computer wants to give me a new blueprint, so we'll have to teleport back to base, won't we? What? What is this? Oh! Roaming trader. Hello. What's up? I understood 3 of those words. Hello, nice to meet you. Trader gestures happily, pleased to have made contact with a fellow spacefarer. Oh, okay, they're gonna trade with me. Cool, let's see. What you got? Nothing that I particularly need. The decommissioned circuits looks like he's selling them for a pretty cheap price, all things considered. I could grab these, couldn't I, and then sell them in a different star system. Yeah, let's have these, why not? And in return, you can have... Do I have anything you can have? Or did I sell it already? Yes, I already sold that Korvax casing, didn't I? Do I have anything else you might want? Probably not, it seems. Oh well. Thanks to the decommissioned circuits, I guess. Righty-ho then. Actually, before we do anything, let's go ahead and crack open a couple more rocks, shall we? Could do with a bit more tritium. That's gold, not tritium, but no, I'll take it anyway. I'm not going to complain. Not the densest asteroid field here. Let's try going over here, shall we? Oh, there we go, that's better. I'm breaking this open and getting very little silver out of it. This seems like a waste of time. Yeah, all of this damage I just did to this asteroid here, I've gotten maybe 17 units of silver out of it. There we go, that's much better. Okay, sorry, getting distracted by doing some space mining. Let's head over to the station. Stop off at the station, grab those wiring looms to go ahead and finish up my advanced mining laser, and then we'll head across to the long-range transmitter. Trying to get back in touch with this Artemis chap. Okay, how many did I need? It was 2, I think, wasn't it? Pricey, but it'll be worth it.
Product received.
There we go. Done and done. Nice. Okay, back out we go. This one. Oh goody, we're going to a radioactive planet. Fun times. Discovering so many things out here, I'm like, whoa, what's that thing? Huh, interesting. Stellar intelligence. Hi. What are you? Stimulus anomaly, depolarize, impulse, remote synapse, accelerate, clock, repolarize, rest. Why does that look like computer code? What on earth? Huh. Very odd. All right, the hollow terminus should be down here somewhere. Hollow terminus structures are typically pretty big things, so we should be able to see this at a distance quite easily. Emphasis on the word typically, however. Especially when there's a lot of trees and rather large plants on a planet's surface. Could be over here as well, couldn't it? It could be what this unknown building is. Let's go take a look-see. Aha! There it is. It was hiding behind a hill. That's what we were doing. Excuse me, sorry. And there's a spot to park our ship as well. Lovely. Oh, bloody sentinels. Actually, before we finish, well, before I continue, rather, before I finish, what the hell was I talking about? Let's quickly go ahead and register all of these, shall we? Oh, look at his little face. Bam! Look at that. Let's grab that tech module as well while we're here. Ooh, what did I accomplish now? Oh sweet, it's the discover all species on a planet thing. Okay. And we've travelled 20 killer units on foot as well. Sweet. Making progress, making lots of accomplishments. Okay, let's head up here and fire up the communicator. Let's see if we can't hop into another Discord call with Artemis there. Needs recharging, because of course it does. Let's see. One sodium or sodium nitrate. Here you go. Got plenty of the stuff now, at least. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communications across long distances. The extra power should allow me to re-establish the connection to Artemis. Let's give it a try. I tried to locate Artemis's frequency, uploading the data from our previous communication. There we go, seems to have done something correct. And there we are. Hello. Who's there? You. It's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream. I hope so. No. No, I'm real. Definitely. I think. Great, I'm questioning if I'm real now or not. Yeah, I'll pick the first option. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the Arturius Carnaby. Yeah. Hey, Endeavour, how's things? How you doing? I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the... Bzzt. It's easy to create a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry, I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. Huh? Well, anyway, who are you? The stranger smiles through the static. I'm just like you. You're a traveller of worlds, aren't you? How'd you know that? They don't respond with speech. They transmit a vision, a red star in a fragile world. I don't understand the shapes within, the whispers. I see life forms scattered at the far reaches of the galaxies. I see this stranger's first breath, yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And through the darkness, I hear it said. Breach warning anomaly detected. Designation Traveller. There's one option here called Awaken. What I showed you just now, it has haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it too. We're the Travellers, discoverers of worlds. From the moment you opened your eyes, you must have known you were not like the others. So did I. Well, it sort of helps that I don't know the local languages as well, yeah. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to finally meet. It can't be a coincidence that you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from the crashed ship? Yeah, here you go. I upload my exosuit's records, including the strange transmission I received and the data I found on the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I'm alone on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me, but this ship you found, it belonged to me once. Perhaps there is hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. If you build signal boosters across the system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'll be able to find my way out, and you'll get the answers you'll seek. Okay, sounds simple enough. Thank you, Traveller. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. Alright, let's go rescue this Artemis chap, shall we? Triangulate your position. Place first beacon. Up.
Radiation protection.
Need metal plating and some carbon nanotubes, right. Stick it on my ship, don't know why I'm holding it. Use the signal booster to triangulate your location. Okay. Sounds easy enough.
Alert. Navigational data received.
There we go. Suitable position located. Pick up the signal booster with the middle mouse button, make your way to the new triangulation site. 33% complete. Off we pop. Whoosh. Again, I'm going through oxygen like crazy. Not very helpful. Oh hey, it's the flaming death moon again. Fun. You're just huffing out of the tank, aren't you? Exactly correct. How did you know, Endeavour? How did you guess correctly? That's as I've been bitching about near the start of the stream. The save game that we're playing on right now, we're playing on a slightly higher difficulty than usual. We're playing on survival mode instead of normal mode. So everything costs a bit more to craft and recharge and that sort of thing, and my hazard protection and oxygen go down way too quickly. And then it costs me even more than usual to refill them once they've run out. Ew. Hey look, an exosuit upgrade. Thingamajig. Let's get this fixed up, shall we? Free inventory space is free inventory space. Carbon nanotubes, antimatter housing, and some more sodium nitrate, which I don't have. Where's my refiner? There it is. Last time I played this was when I went for the permadeath achievement. Haha! That's what I did on my main Steam account as well, the other year. I've got the permadeath achievement now, and before we left the space anomaly, before I actually went ahead and decided of... For some reason, all of my stuff is carrying over from my main Steam account, so, I'm currently busy flexing my 1%er status by having the, Immortal title next to my name here, even though I haven't actually gotten to the center of the universe yet on this Steam account. But it's still letting me use all my titles, all my expedition stuff, everything from my, from my other account. Don't know why. Completing the, well, I keep saying completing like it's a thing that you finish. Getting to the center of the universe on permadeath wasn't as hard as I was expecting it to be honest. I'm surprised more people haven't got the achievement. Wasn't difficult, it was just a little bit time consuming, and once you figured out the best way to use the portal networks and the black holes to quickly travel around, it gets a lot quicker. The hardest bit about permadeath is the first 2 or 3 planets. Yeah, pretty much. Once you get a decent ship that has good hyperdrive range, it stops... like, permadeath mode itself stops being an issue after that. That's the hardest part, is just getting off the first couple of planets, and then getting a decent ship and putting some hyperdrive modules on it. That's really all you have to do. Then just start using portals and black holes to warp closer to the center of the galaxy and just go from there. Oh mate, I have no idea how the whole system with the coordinates and stuff is supposed to work. Oh, that's the neat part. Nobody really does. You just pick at random and just cross your fingers. Okay, need carbon nanotubes and antimatter housing. There we go. More of my precious Fahrenheit dust and oxygen down the drain. But, like I said before, free inventory space is free inventory space. Yay. There we go. Cool. Start reorganizing my pockets a little bit. There we go. Okay, now that we've done that, let's triangulate our position some more.
Navigational data received.
Done. Should just need to place this down at one more location. I really need the Starship auto charger as well for the landing gear too, because again, survival difficulty mode. My Starship is eating launch fuel like candy. I've taken off twice so far from landing positions, and we're down from 100% to 40% again. Bit concerning that it's using 30% every takeoff. Maybe I should have grabbed that from the space anomaly when I was aboard it before. Probably can't build it yet, but it'd be a good investment at least. I'll have just enough to triangulate my position at this location here and then take off one more time. This looks like an outpost. Is there a landing site here? Yes, there is. Cool. I shall cease my complaining about fuel. Let's go and see if anybody's home, shall we? Let's go and say hello to the neighbours. Looks like the building should be inhabited. Yes, it is. Cool. There's a fellow there offering a side quest. I think you should be able to make a ship that has a giant spring on the bottom. When you want to take off, you push a button and it just boings you into the air. Oh, God. Knowing some of the stuff the lead dev, Sean Murray, retweets on his Twitter account, whenever people are making, like, really dumb ship builds with the Corvette system, knowing some of the stuff that he retweets, He'd probably be down for that, to be honest. He'd probably do that if you suggested to him. Hello. Would be pretty funny, though. The life form that works, or worked, in this installation left its equipment scanning the skies for interesting new systems and spatial phenomena. In its absence, it struck gold. A beacon has been received and a transmission sequence awaits response. 12-12, 21-21, 12-12. Well, that's pretty simple, isn't it? 21-21. I discover a location within the distant stars. Hey! New discovery to go and make. Let's go and see where this will send us, shall we? 10 plus 9. 21, clearly. Yeah. Hey, we've discovered some off-world ruins. Cool. Hello. The air around the beaked life form smells foul. It seeps into my exosuit and makes me gag. Take a shower, please. Noticing my expression, the trader pecks at an element they carry. They break the substance into pieces, then swallow each whole. There's a deep gurgle, and the gek emits a gas packet that smells delightful. The creature wipes their empty hands and beams at me with pleasure. Ah, I don't know the language here. I don't know what I'm supposed to press. What are they going to want here? Is it going to be carbon, metal, or catalyst? Yes, this is one of those things that tests how well you know the local language of whichever species you're dealing with. Endeavour says carbon. Let's try carbon. The trader nods a curt thank you. They decline me my gift and the scent washes away. My senses return to a dull neutrality. Okay, fair enough then. No real reward, but it looks like we didn't really pick the bad option there. Oh well, if there was one, not quite sure. We did it, question mark? Well, I seem to have gotten some sort of reputation thing at least, I don't know. Carbon's easy enough to come by, so meh, whatever. Endeavour wants to name a discovery. Let me triangulate my position real quick and then we'll go through the list, shall we? Okay, so the easiest way I've found of doing this, haha, easy, right. I'll quickly see if I can scan anything else around here. Probably not. So, let's find some stuff I can rename and upload, shall we? First things first, what do you want to name? Mineral, plant, animal, or planet? And we'll see if we can match the type to your wishes. I'll mine some dihydrogen while I wait. Give oxygen, thank you. Animal or planet, whichever comes first. Okay. Let's see. Aminals. Can I rename anything on this planet? Yes, I can. Okay, I can rename all of these. Okay, on this planet here, I've got five things here discovered. I'll go through the list, and you tell me which number creature you want to name. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then once you've picked a number, just tell me what you want to call it. Ideally something that won't get me in trouble. 1 or 3. Let's pick 1, why not? A little bat thing. Look at his little face. Okay, what do you want to call him? Just going to take another drink there, throat's getting a little bit dry. I'm sure it's to do with this cold that I've had since the start of the month. Qui-Gon Jinn. Sure, why the hell not? Rename and upload. You got the December cold as well? I've always got a December cold, Endeavour. It's just it gets worse in December. But yes, there we go. We've now had 2 of those Name a Discovery things redeemed. We've had Red and Endeavour make their permanent marks on the universe. Endeavour's called this little thing Qui-Gon Jinn. Classier than my name. Yeah, she found a little blob creature. Well, we named a little blob creature on this planet Turd. On that fiery moon we were on. At her suggestion. But yes, there we go. A little thing there. And just like I keep saying, for those who don't know this game, the names that we're giving these discoveries, like I said at the start, this is your chance to make your mark on the universe permanently, because these are permanent additions to the game's discovery catalogue. Everyone who comes to this planet will see them. They'll see that they were discovered by Arthur Carnaby, and they'll see the custom names that you all give to them. So it's not like we're just typing these in for the hell of it, and the only people who'll see it are the people watching this stream. No, anybody who visits this world here in this star system will find those creatures and see what they're called. Like, they're there for all time now. So be glad you're leaving your footprint on an infinite universe. Insert meme of that guy blinking. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about, yeah. That was my response as well. I want this tech module more than I want to not be irradiated. There we go. Okay, back to the ship. Return to space and contact Artemis. The Starship communicator must be clear of planetary interference for long-distance communications. We've finished triangulating our position. Let's get in touch with our boy again and find out where the hell we both are. Also, I've got those ruins to go and find, too. So let's start plotting a course over yonder. Yeah, Elite Dangerous looks like a fun game. I'm looking forward to streaming that. Controls are very well, they're not confusing per se, they're just complicated. It does seem like once you get the hang of it, though, it could be quite a relaxing game, just flying around back and forth between places. It's a little bit like this, to be honest. This is a fairly relaxing game if you don't have any goals in mind, just aimlessly wander the stars. I do like stuff like this, just turn my brain off for a while and relax. When I first reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. And here we are, aren't we? Go to a holo terminus, upload your data. Let's find each other. Gotcha. Locate a holo terminus to send data to Artemis. Right, so go find another long-range comms channel thing. There we go. Let's head over to those ruins as well. Why not? Is Elite Dangerous the one that's been in development for like 40 years? I think that's Star Citizen, isn't it? Unless I'm getting too mixed up. If anybody knows their space-based games, could you correct me on that? I think that might be Star Citizen, though, the one that's been in development for ages and ages, and like has been taking Kickstarter money or something, and has like some sort of basic backer demo thing. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it at all. Now, I ended up picking up Elite Dangerous on sale from a third-party website the other day, though, for about £8. It's the deluxe edition, so it includes this DLC edition thing called Odyssey, which basically adds loads more to the game. You can now disembark your ship and explore planets and space stations on foot. I've spent the afternoon today learning how to play it, doing the tutorial stuff, and the controls haven't been as confusing as I was expecting. Again, it's a very complicated game, but I think I'm starting to get the gist of it. So I've resigned myself to the fact that we're going to be streaming that back and forth quite frequently on stream here at some point. Probably starting next week. Do you use controller or mouse and keyboard? I've been doing mouse and keyboard. Although to try and make it a bit more palatable, the first thing I did was I rebound the mouse and the keyboard controls so that... Because by default, when you start up, the mouse control is up and down, like back and forth, is pitch the ship up and down. Left and right rolls the ship. I swapped those around so that A and D on the keyboard are roll instead, and left and right with the mouse are your left and your right. Despite that, I have been getting into the practice of rolling and then pitching to make sharp turns, and I do think that's easier rolling with the keyboard rather than using the mouse. Doing that with the mouse just confuses me. I have tried using a control scheme like that for flying controls on a different game before, PlanetSide 2, if anybody's heard of that. Oh dear, a lot of fire. Yeah, PlanetSide 2 is a sort of sci-fi Battlefield-like game. Infantry combat, vehicle combat, aerial combat, that sort of thing. You cannot rebind most of the flying controls on there, so you have to roll with the mouse. It's very confusing. I can never get the hang of it. Now that I've been able to rebind those controls on Elite Dangerous, though, I'm suddenly starting to get the hang of it. So, yeah, go figure. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm waffling. I'll stop. But yes, to go back and answer your question, I use mouse and keyboard for Elite Dangerous. I use it for this as well, actually. I convulse as I reach out and touch the beautiful stone marker, my mind filling with a deadly knowledge of the true history of the Gek. We are the masters of galaxies, the overlords of the cosmos. Each foe will submit with bended knee to the almighty Gek dominion. We are the first spawn, look upon our works and despair. Learn language, there we go. Standing increase and new word. Cool. Okay, gotta get over to that hollow terminus. Where's my ship? Past this wall of fire here. But yes, I think Elite Dangerous is usually, if you include the Odyssey thing that gives you all of this on-foot stuff, like more avenues to play the game there, I think it's about £20–25 or so. I picked it from a third-party website for about £8 in total. The digital deluxe edition. So that's pretty good. I'm quite looking forward to playing that on stream there. Does seem like quite a good game. Especially now that I know I can play it in private sessions or solo to avoid the PvP aspect of it. Open PvP on games like this has never really been my thing, I'll admit. I've never been an open PvP person when it comes to things like MMOs or large-scale games like this. Just not my jam at all. But the ability to play solo or with friends, and a mix of both actually, can't complain about that. Yeah, I generally don't go in for PvP. Me neither. I turned on multiplayer on this save file actually, while we were on the space anomaly, and actually the first thing I did was switch off PvP and change all of the other permissions. The weird ones that it leaves active, like anybody can come and edit your base terrain. I like it when I'm the only person who can fuck me over. Oh yeah, definitely. Be your own worst enemy, that's how it should go. Can't pulse jump over there, okay. Gotta get him a bit more distance away from the planet. And there we are. We've overshot a little bit, but that's fine. Nosedive. Okay, let's search the area first for some useful goodies like this thing here. Gift. Then we'll go and switch on the long-range holo comms. Hey, launch fuel. That's handy. Anything in here? Nope. A couple of overturned chairs and that's it. What about this one? Extract nanites. There we go. Useful. All right, let's go and load up another Skype call with Artemis. Here we are. Do I need to charge this one up as well, do I? Probably. No, I don't. Okay, cool. Hollow terminal is activated and multiple signal sources available. What on earth? Oh god, it's one of those Titan worm things. Jesus. Hello, biggin. Didn't see one of those last time I was here. Shut up, noisy. I'm busy, I'm trying to call somebody. Right, let's speak to Artemis, shall we? Hello. Have you triangulated your position? Let me know when you're ready to receive some data. Yes. Excellent, we're really getting somewhere. Hold on. I'll just... Artemis transmits some data of their own. A star chart showing the skies around their location. I don't have any equipment. I don't know where I am. I don't even know how long I've been here, so I've taken an old-fashioned approach. I've sketched the stars. You should find plenty of locals able to match our star patterns. My ship was nearby, so we can't be far apart. I'll patch my translator through so you can understand what they're saying. You'll need to calibrate it first, but that should only take a few words. Good luck, or maybe see you soon. Okay. That was the wrong thing there, it just popped up. What we've got is Artemis's translator. Let's see. We need to go ahead and build this. Automatic translation device. Device must be calibrated by preloading with existing translation data. Device must have network connection to Artemis to function. Without access to host translation service, onboard circuit allows limited real-time translation of a small number of words. So I need some raw copper, and I need a microprocessor. I need some more copper.
Technology installed.
Okay, off to find some copper. Let's see. Can't really see any from up here. That's pyrite, not what I'm after. Sodium, nope. Distress beacon, apparently. Sodium, no. Not what I'm looking for. More sodium would be good, but it's not what I need right now, though. Okay, let's just head back to the ship for the time being, shall we? Drop down here. Search these. Sodium, condensed carbon. What's inside of this thing? A life support gel. Cool. Handy. Hey, Sickly. Stuck your head over you. Alright, hang on, let me get back into my ship then. Okay, what do you want to name? Planet Outpost Mineral Animal. Something like that. I guess this will just be the way that we do it. You tell me what it is that you want to name, and then we go through the list and find something. Want to name an animal. Let's see. Okay, I'll click through these and read out some numbers. You tell me which number you want. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Excuse me. 3. This thing. The weird blob creature. What do you want to call it? Again, nothing that'll get me in trouble, thanks. I know none of you are deliberately trying to get me banned, but... well, that's an esoteric name, isn't it? Thank you, Sickly. 2003 Ford Fiesta. Why the hell not? So we've had Red being perfectly mature and calling something Turd. We've had Endeavour coming along and calling something Qui-Gon Jinn. Now we've got Sickly coming in with 2003 Ford Fiesta. Endeavour asking the important follow-up question, what colour is it? Good question. Yeah. Red, the fastest colour. Damn right it is. There we go, discovery uploaded. This thing on this planet is now permanently called 2003 Ford Fiesta. Someone's going to come to this world and wonder what the fuck I've been doing. You do realise that, don't you? But then that was the whole point. Yeah. I do apologise to anybody following in my footsteps and discovering this planet at some point in the near future. Right. On the hunt for some copper. Let's locate another landing site, shall we? Try and look for some copper from there. So I'm not burning all my fuel, pretty much.
Hostile scan detected.
What the fuck? Who the fuck's scanning me? What do you want? We offer a trade deal, friend. Your units or your life. I offer a trade deal as well. It's called Go Fuck Yourself. Very well, friend. Let's move on to more aggressive negotiations. Alright, bring it. I'm not scared of you.
Hostile ships approaching.
Here I am looking for copper, and then I've got some pirates saying, haha, give me your money. How about go fuck yourself? And that's what you get for trying to joust with me, you son of a bitch. Who's next? Where's your friend? Where is he? Oh, there you are. Hold still, let me get a good beat on you. Sucker.
Hostile ships deleted.
Hey, 3-star shield batteries, thank you. And we took out some pirates, so our standing went up 2 levels with the Gek. Cool. Right, back to what I was doing before. Yes. Anyhow, on the topic of viewer interaction, I am still looking into getting this Twitch plugin called Crowd Control set up. I've talked about it on stream 1 or 2 times before there. For those who don't know what it is, though, it's this website that, excuse me, the developers have been developing, well, as what else would they do? Sorry, getting my words mixed a little bit tonight, sore throat and all. Let's just blame that, shall we? But yes, the developers have been working on plugins for all sorts of video games that allow Twitch viewers to interact with them in some way. Typically by interfering with the player in question, sort of changing your inventory, modifying stats, spawning enemies, that sort of thing. That might be pyrite, it might be copper, we'll go and see. There's a number of games that I play that have crowd control functionality built in, and when we first try and get... Yeah, it's pirate, great. When we first try and get it set up, what I want to do is maybe play Tetris on the NES, because that's one of the supported games for it. Viewers can do things like changing pieces, stuff like putting holes in the grid, adding blocks, making it so that the streamer can only hard drop things, all that sort of stuff. So what I'd like to do at some point is get it set up and working, and then we'll celebrate by doing a stream where I try and play Tetris and all of you have to sabotage me. And we'll see how quickly it takes me to get pissed off. Doesn't that sound fun? Hey, thank you so much to Frisk Gloves for the first time chat. Sorry chat, I burned this world, I forgot the stove was on, my bad. That's who did it. I was wondering where all of those fires were coming from. You rascal, you. Well, let's be a lesson, kids. Always turn the stove off before you go flying in your spaceship. Otherwise this happens. Yeah. Only you can prevent forest fires, or something like that, I don't know. Well, we're here, we may as well grab the pyrite, right? You never know, I might need it in the future. It's not the copper I'm looking for, but we'll take it anyway. There's plenty of the stuff, so... But yes, hello, nice to meet you. How are you? How are you doing? Damn, my croissant was in the stove still. You know, considering how big this deposit was, there's not really a whole lot of pyrite in here. I'm not getting a massive amount from it. I'm not getting a massive amount of it. Okay, that looks like it's just about to do. Let's patch up any unnecessary holes I may have drilled open. Because I'm very eco-minded. Alright. Need to refill this a little bit. This too. And I'm about to burn to death. Shit. Up. Let's just quickly let my hazard protection refill, shall we? Hey look, it's a 2003 Ford Fiesta over there. Courtesy of Moderator Sickly, yeah. Just to prove to you all that those names are permanent, yep, there you go. Left side of the screen. 2003 Ford Fiesta, discovered by Arthur Carnaby. 8th of December 2025. Aha! Copper. There's some very far away, but there's some quite nearby. Let's refill my hazard protection some more, and then we'll head over and grab a lat one that's nearby. So yes, how's everybody's days been going? To those of you who haven't already answered me. Not a fuel and lodge thruster. There we go. Let's organise my inventory a little bit. We've got 2 pirate transponders from those dead pirates. Hey, I've got some suspicious goods here. Cool. It's got weapon technology inside. Let's crack her open and see what we get. Suspicious positron module. Banned starship weapon upgrade. This looks cool, but it's for the positron ejector, which I don't have. Oh well, we'll keep a hold of it. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. Album and pearls, we'll put those in my cargo hold. I'll sell those when we get back to the station. Okay then, let's see. Copper. Here we are, lots of lovely copper. And a big worm. Go away. Stomach contents, consumed waypoints. Fair enough, well don't need me, thank you, I'm very busy. Yes, yes, shut up. Okay, let's just, again, patch any holes that I may have drilled that I didn't need to. Right, let's see. How much cop do I have now? Plenty. Cool. More than enough. Let's finish installing this translator. Done and done. Back to the ship. Alien life forms speak a variety of languages, none of which are initially understandable. Learn their languages in order to communicate. Where are we going now? Scan to locate an alien outpost. Oh, there we go. Inhabited outpost detected. Where is it? It is that way. It is about 8 minutes that way on foot. Haha, yeah right. Let's take the ship, shall we? Whoosh. Let's see, it says mission destination reached, but there's no outpost here. Let's take a quick look around. Oh, here it is. Translator calibration 0%. Speak with alien life forms to calibrate it. Okay. Simple enough. Hello. ago they'd teach me a word of their language. As I turn to leave, Toilgek Carl pulls at my sleeve. They must have appreciated my interest in their history, as they hand me a chart with directions to an ancient relic. Oh, thanks. Ooh, trade terminal. Let's offload some goodies, shall we? First things first, these pyrotransponders. Money is money. Let's see, what else? The album and pearls. Back up to just over 2 million units. Haha. Oh look, copper. Let's just buy all of this, shall we? Because I'm very lazy. What else? Let's see, I can hold a stack of 50 decommissioned circuits of this trade good here. Let's get 45 more, shall we? Looks like they're being sold fairly cheap here. 55.3% cheaper than usual market price. Can't really complain about that, can you? Grab a hold of these and keep a hold of them until we find a system that wants to buy them. Make a little bit of a profit. Hey, a new multi-tool. Bet this is going to cost a fortune. Looks pretty decent, a lot of inventory spaces. Being a rifle type, it's got higher damage potential as well. And it costs 1.8 million, because of course it does. Never mind then. I could spend all of my money on it, but I'd rather not. I'm very cheap like that. Okay, what now? Use the planetary chart to go to the ancient relic. Go. Alien artifact detected, and it is over this way. I'm flying towards it and the timer isn't going down. Oh wait, no, now it is. That was confusing. Seems to be quite far away. Let's break orbit for a few moments and zip around the planet, shall we? Objective updated. Space anomaly. Bring news of Artemis to Nada. In a moment. What? What's beeping? What's doing that? Stop. Something in my ship was making a blinking noise and I don't know what it was. Oh well. Okay, let's park the ship here. We'll go and use the ancient plaque there, and then we'll check out this building that's nearby as well. Whoosh. There's something here I haven't scanned. Oh, there it is. Right, where are you? There you are. As I touched the obelisk, images of the planet's ancient past flood my mind. The terrible beginnings of the Gek have been absorbed by this strange stone, and their tale seems desperate to escape. All who hear our words will know of our might. Those who oppose us are broken to our will. Behold the power of the Gek first spawn. Galaxies lie at our feet. We are eternal. Learn words. Done. Still gotta finish calibrating the translator. Learn words from a knowledge stone. Well, there's a knowledge stone just over there, so there we go. Nearby the ship, and it's nearby that building we're going to as well. Hello, weird metal ball things. Uh oh. Yes, yes, journey milestone. One of my things is beeping at me, so this first. There we go. All better. Okay, that's the translator calibrated. Cool. Scan, locate an alien outpost. Find a life form to ask about your location. Large outpost detected. Cool. Let's go investigate this abandoned building, shall we? Oh great, it's got those whispering eggs around it. Oh. I've got about 30 seconds before I burn to death, so let's hop inside for a moment, shall we? That's carbon. More condensed carbon, I think. Yes. What's in here? Nothing. Cool. Sodium, stock transfer, what's this? It's units. Lovely. That's useful. And is there anything in here? Nope. Okay, read encyclopedia. Hey, learned another word. Sweet. Alright, let's see if the computer still works, shall we? Ugh. I glimpsed the crimson orb between the clouds, a vast and baleful eye, unblinking and monstrous. Fear turned the blood in my veins to ice. I was so afraid it would see me. But then the clouds moved and it was gone. I was no longer certain if it had ever been real. Perhaps the fungal deposits from the last world I visited are still clogging my exosuit vents, affecting my cognition somehow. I've cleaned my filter 6 times now, but I still feel it inside me. Ugh. I discover something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something's been left that laid me on my own journey. Hey, nights. Gonna lurk while I wrap some Christmas presents, do good space. Okay, we'll try. Have fun wrapping presents. I still need to do that as well. I've got one more piece of Christmas shopping to finish and then that's it. It's just to wrap stuff up and I'm more or less ready. Okay, I like money, so let's... I really shouldn't do this, but let's break some of these eggs open, shall we? Hello, bye-bye, go away, thank you. Piss off. Let's quickly run around the building here. So I can break these ones open in relative peace. Oh fuck. You're not allowed to no-clip through buildings, you son of a bitch. Okay, I think 3's enough, let's just get out of here, shall we? Don't fancy being eaten by weird monstrous mutant alien things. And away and take flight. Haha, you'll never catch me, suckers. I wasn't scared at all, was I? Okay, potential assistance 45 seconds-ish in this direction. Well, approximate location at least. Nearly there. Aha! Is this the same trade outpost I was at before? Oh, what? No way. I'm busy. It seems as if you're in luck, stranger. We sell protection for passing voyagers. It's a dangerous system, after all. There's rumours of bands of vicious pirates. Go away. You were warned, stranger. Our protection is withdrawn. I'm busy. Fuck off. Kindly go away. Oh, look, it's just him by himself. You've made a very poor choice, my friend. Maybe you should have stayed at home. Hey, look, there's other ships getting involved. Haha. Go away. Right, back to this. Am I in a high conflict system? Is that where all these pirates are coming from? Let's see. Conflict level fractious. So not necessarily peaceful, but yeah, 2 pirate attacks in quick succession like that. Right. Back to this. Nuisance. Destroy 10 starships. Cool. I'm officially a nuisance. I think we all knew that though, didn't we? And my rank with the Gek has gone up as well, because killing pirates is good for the is good for everybody else in the system. All right. Who here can help me out with this map? Is this the same trade outpost I was at before? No, it's a different one. Okay. Let's speak to everybody then. Request language. Help. Sell these larval cores, why not? And that should be it, I think. Okay. Speak to this fellow here. He should be able to help us. Oh, friend. Gek Trade Protocol forbids transactions with beings of unknown credit history. Oh, God. He wants to know my credit score, for crying out loud. Can't escape from it even in the confines of a video game. Right, that's it. We're uninstalling No Man's Sky. Thank you for watching, everybody. I kid. Through the garble of Artemis's translator, it's clear I'm yet to make an impact among the Gek. I need to improve my reputation rank. Bugger. Okay. A new guide entry, factions and standing. Raise your standing with the Gek by 2 more points. Alright then. We've got to do some side quests or help out the Gek in some way in this system. You, teach me a word. This. All right then, it seems we are heading back to the space station. Easiest way to raise standing is going to be go and take on a side quest at the mission envoy. Well, one of the easiest ways, rather. Another easy way would just be get attacked by pirates again. Let's see. Back to the station then. I need to teleport back to my little planetary base at some point as well. The base computer has unlocked some sort of blueprint that I need to investigate. So I'll probably do that while I'm here as well. The real question is, do I already have a teleporter set up at my planetary base? Because if not, getting back here is going to be a bit tricky. Oh, good lord, nearly crashed into the station. Wasn't looking where I was going. I forgot the access way is around the other side of the station here. The lack of a big blue glowing entrance should have tipped me off. There we are. tell you what, while we're here, let's go ahead and sell this positron ejector module, shall we? Probably not going to use it anytime soon, so you may as well get the nanites for it. It's nearly 400 after all. Purchase upgrade modules, sell, Starship inventory, 370 clusters, done deal. Useful. Already used this. Well, this looks pretty good. Shame it's so bloody expensive, but you know, what can you do? Right. Mission board. Hello. Give me job, please. I'm currently unemployed. Currently on benefits. Unmarked quote-unquote packages. Collect 250 phosphorus. Level 1 GEC mission. Will provide a salvaged frigate module. Useful. And +1 GEC standing. Which is what we need. Client hopes to take ownership of an item at once. They're engaged in a dangerous task. This could ensure their safety. The client wishes for careful delivery, ensure nothing is broken in transit. Okay. So just get some phosphorus and then take it to whoever the hell wants it. Now, where can I get phosphorus in this system? Probably one of those fire plants, but they've mostly got... Well, that one that I visited mostly has pyrite on it, doesn't it? Yep, no phosphorus on that to speak of. What about the other planets, though? We'll scan the rest of the planets. Maybe we'll have to leave the system for this one. Unknown planet right in front of us. What have you got? Hey, thank you so much, Professor Cynical YT, for the follow. Cheers there. Hello, lovely to meet you. First time chat as well. Hello. How are you? Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Okay, so the world we just scanned is looking fairly dead. Not really a whole lot of resources to speak of. Oh, it's actually that one there. Okay, let's try. This, I presume, will be a cold planet, so no phosphorus there. This is my last chance, then. This one here. Right, where's the marker? It's in this direction, so... Oh, there it is. Fly, baby, fly. Please tell me there's phosphorus here. No, there isn't. This is a poison planet. All right, then. Maybe this one? I don't know. Just guessing at this point. Nope, no phosphorus to speak of again. You'd think that fiery planet would have phosphorus on it, but no, that's just pyrite. I don't know why. Yeah, this one here. Well, I doubt it'll be this one, but... Oh, hey, pirates. That'll get my standing up, won't it? Renegade, seek assistance in our cause. You'll make a donation, yes? Anyone who is not with us is against us. It's your lucky day, my friend. I'm against you. You've declared yourself our enemy. You are no friend, traveller. I'm nobody's friend. I'm from the north of England. I'm aggro to just about everybody. Bring it. Oh, is it just the one of you? I was hoping for a bit of a bigger fight, I'll be honest. But hey, I'll still take one of you. Why not? It's still a standing increase. Shan't complain about that. There we go. Oh hey, standing increased. GEC times 2. Is that it? Are we done? Yes, we are. There we go. I can cancel this side quest. Alright, back to the fellow who wanted me to pass a credit check. Back to the chap who said my credit score wasn't high enough for me to talk to him. What did we get from that encounter, by the way? Suspicious packet. Arms. Weapons. Let's have a look. Scatter blaster module. Ooh, I'll keep a hold of that. Just in case. Sounds like fun. Just quickly unmark that planet there. I don't need that anymore. And back down to this little trade outpost we'll speak to this Gek who wouldn't talk to us before. Oh, perfectly timed drink up. Yeah, my throat's killing me today, I don't know why. Yes, more water is not going amiss. And let's be devils and just fly into the planet at a 90-degree angle, why not? Don't ease off the thruster until it's too late. And here we are. Okay, now can you help me with this map? Now that I'm finally respected it just enough for you to talk to me. Oh, hello. Teach word, please. Thank you. Right, you then, Mrs. Stuck-Up. As I approach the life form, their beak begins to click, a strange gas issuing forth. It's unclear if Artemis's translator is working. Ask for information about the star system or resist the gas. Let's ask about the system, shall we, while we still can. The life form shakes their head, disappointed in me. What? I try to resist smelling the gas, but the odour permeates my exosuit vents, even my life support system. I'm filled with an overwhelming desire to purchase things. Resist offering units or offer units. That's not going to work on me. The life form begins to hold their breath, their entire complexion changing. A greeting without units I could forgive, but a demand for information? Do you think trade Gek knowledge is freely earned? You insult us all. Oh, for crying out loud, fine, what do you want? How much? Bargain, of course. Trade Federation pleased to establish new customer. Friend, please pass me the data for examination. Fine, here. Can you tell me anything about it? I asked the life form to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis's location. Your data appears to be fabricated, friend, or possibly corrupted. No such location exists. Cool, thanks for wasting my time. Alright, that didn't help. What now? Return to space to bring the news to Artemis. Local life forms unable to verify Artemis's location. Interesting. So, the star chart that Artemis drew for me, it's not a star system that actually exists, according to that fellow there. Unless he was deliberately being obtuse, I don't quite know. Given his attitude, I'm willing to believe he was just being an unhelpful prick, but, you know. Maybe he's onto something, and maybe the map really is nothing. Bad news, I'm afraid, pal. There you are. I found high ground, I think, and when you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Yeah, about that. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher the star chart. The alien even went so far as to claim the stars don't exist. That's impossible. I can't have travelled that far from charted space. You found my ship. Suggest the locals are wrong or ask how Artemis got there. How did you get there, by the way? He says it's on a sunless world with nothing nearby. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars, they vaulted since I made that chart, blinked out and... How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... It's quiet at first, but it's there, unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words, a sound as if glass could scream. What's happening? What's going on? They're coming for me. I can see them, smell them. I discovered the glyphs for Portal Traveler, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There are seeds of glass within their portal glyphs. Do you still have them? Maybe I can come find you. They're gone. My data fragmented in the... I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't... 16. Warn your face. Please, not yet. I'm not... The signal cuts off. As it crackles into oblivion, I hear a name through the static. Apollo. Register ID. A frequency for Apollo has been added to my Hollow Terminus contacts. Alright, another new person to talk to. Let's head back to the anomaly, shall we? I want to see if I can purchase a Starship Autocharger for my launch thruster here. And we also have to go and bring news of Artemis to Nada. Tell Priest Entity Nada what's going on. Maybe they can offer guidance. Sorry, just stretch your arms a little bit. Okay, so first things first, let's go find the Starship Researcher. Oh, how many of these data things do I have? 22, cool. Let's go and purchase that nutrition processor I wanted. Let's go build me a food processor. Let's see, where is it? We'll get some prefabs too while we're at it, so I can build a better planetary base. There we go. Can't really afford much else right now, so we'll just leave it at that for the time being. Until I get some more, tech modules at least. Okay, Starship Research, here we are. Hello. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Here it is. I need to purchase the fission thrusters first, then I can purchase the launch autocharger. Needs 5 lots of antimatter, 2 solar mirrors, and 2 wiring looms, but the upgrade is well worth it because it offers automatic recharging for your Starship launch system. Hey dummy. I should really be going to bed, but counter-argument? Nah. Good argument, yeah. The defense makes a good case. We'll be streaming for about 35 more minutes or so. I do have some shopping to do tomorrow, so I do have to get up in the morning, reasonably on time. So I'll not be sticking around too long after 10 PM tonight, but yes. We've still got about 35 more minutes of stream to go, so stick around for that, why not? Let's see, more Starship upgrades. Oh, hey, thank you so much, Alexander Moore, again for the raid. You've been doing a lot of that lately. Thank you so much for another raid, by the way. Cheers. Really do appreciate it. Hello, everybody who's just joined, by the way. My name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby, British steampunk VTuber man who variety streams here on twitch.tv. We are currently playing a No Man's Sky, freeform explore space at your leisure game. We're currently doing the main story on our primary survival difficulty save game. We're finally doing one of these streams where we aren't doing a bloody limited time expedition, we're getting on with the actual single player story. And we are doing it on survival difficulty, so everything is a little bit harder. Because why not? There we go, got the launch thruster autocharger. Cool. Let's start setting that up on my ship, shall we? Where is it?
Technology installed.
I have not snuck into his game and raided his ship for snacks. Certainly hope you haven't. I haven't got a whole lot of food on my ship here. That's why I wanted the nutrient processor for anyway, so I can clear some space in my cargo hold and get rid of all of this. Start making some actual food instead. Okay, let's see. I need 5 antimatter, 2 solar mirrors, and 2 wiring looms. Can I craft solar mirrors? I don't think so. I'll have to buy some instead. Antimatter, I need 5 of these. Can't make 5, missing components. I don't have enough condensed carbon, and I don't have enough chromatic metal. This could be an issue. Who buys oven-baked crisps that are dip to pair them with? I mean, Anyways, hello Nada. Small problem on the Artemis front, friend. I've lost his signal. What have you learned, Traveller? What generates Artemis Entity's signal? He said something about going through a portal, and now he's stuck somewhere. I tell Nada how he failed to understand Artemis's location. I explain their strange messages, Apollo, and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process the information. Artemis slips between worlds, into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these hulls are stable, small. Nada's worried, Traveller. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis Entity still does not remember Nada. No, they didn't seem to. This is a puzzle. A trap or a tragedy? Apollo Entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveller Entity is curious, Nada has advice. Please tell. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas Falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas False Entity hunts Nada, but Traveller may seek them out, draw them away. Look for these Atlas interfaces, I think he was saying. Right. Might help. 150 Quicksilver. Yay! Money. Okay, back to the spaceship. I need a bunch more condensed carbon and a bunch more metal. Who's that? Somebody there just kind of staring at me and then running off. Upload Doki Doki Literature Club to the Atlas terminal. Yes, yes, very funny. I'm aware of that game, yes, yes. Anyhow, back out into the deep black. Okay, so we're going to continue on with the main missions, but I also want some more materials to get this auto recharger built. Let's see, I'll need a lot more copper. I need to refine this copper into actual metal that I can use, and I need some more condensed carbon. I've got plenty of carbon on my person, so I can refine some of that. I just need to find somewhere to place down my refiner unit is all. Oh, I should head back to my planetary base, shouldn't I? Let's do that first of all. Back to the space station. Then we'll teleport back to my planetary outpost. I'm pretty sure it's still just a small wooden hovel. I haven't done a whole lot with it. We haven't really played the save all that much, after all. We've mostly been playing this game to do the limited time expeditions there. This is one of the few streams where we aren't doing that. So I've got a lot of work to do. Nearby object of interest. Hey, it's a trader. Hello. Oh, his ship is in trouble. The communicator image sputters, the signal weakening rapidly. Assistant Sulemi's ship, I think I'm saying that name correctly, appears to be in urgent need of repair. It may not last another warp. Okay, do you want this microprocessor? There you go. The lifeform's eyes widen with gratitude. They give me what they can spare before departing to repair their ship. Bye-bye. Standing increased in Gek, and nanites received 72. Yay! Probably got ripped off there, but come on. More nanites is more nanites. Right, my pulse engine is nearly empty. I need some more fuel. I'm nearly out of tritium. Let's blow up some rocks, shall we? There we go, just refill my fuel stores. Even if only a little bit. Aha! A much more densely packed asteroid field. Useful. Just sit here and blast some rocks for a minute. Or until my pulse gun overloads. One of the two. Let's get ourselves deep in the thick of it, and then we'll just sit here and do some mining for a few moments. Could do some more gold and silver as well, anyways. And look at that, we had about 100 before, now we're on about 610 tritium, plus I've got 3 hyperclusters to crack open. Nice. Let's keep going for a bit, I just can't resist. I think if we ever lived in the age where space travel was this easy, like if commercial spaceflight was a thing that just any Tom, Dick and Harry could get into, I think I probably would go ahead and be like a space miner. Just go and blow up space rocks all day for money. Some might see it as boring, but I just put some music on and zone out. Kaboom. Once I start playing Elite Dangerous, I'll have to figure out how to do mining on there. It looks to be a lot more in-depth, actually, than it is on here. Because on here, it's just find asteroids, shoot them with whatever weapon you want to shoot them with, and then that's it. Done. On Elite Dangerous, that we were talking about earlier, it looks a lot more complicated. Prospecting drones, scooping things up, refining into metals, that sort of thing. But that's we'll get more into that when we actually start streaming it. I don't want to change topic again for like the 5th time this evening. Okay, just a few more and then we'll get on with it. So I'm going to take another drink now. My throat really is acting up now, I don't know why. The voice box is getting more than a little bit dry. That's kind of concerning me. Hopefully we're still on for streaming tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Hey look, another kindred soul. I'll try to leave some asteroids for him then. Okay, that'll be it. $1,500 tritium, to the point that I now have 2 stacks of the stuff. Lovely. And some gold nuggets to break open. Very nice. Okay. Back to the space station then. Remember to go in from this side, not the sharp, pointy bit. let's quickly sell this pirate transponder at the trade terminal here. A little bit of fast cash, and then we'll teleport back to our planetary base, wherever the hell that might be.
Units received.
Ah, wiring looms. Let's grab some of those and plug them into the auto charger, shall we? Let's see, I need 2 of them. 2 of them and 2 solar mirrors as well. Any solar mirrors here? Nope, okay. Just 2 of these then.
Product received.
Give. All right. Let's get teleporting, shall we? Arthur's house. Here it is. My crappy little wooden hovel. That doesn't even have a door on it. That's why we've started getting those prefabricated rooms and structures, though. I'm going to replace all of these wooden parts with an actual planetary outpost thing. Make it look nice, make it look proper. That'll be when we have more parts and more resources, though. For the time being, I just need to go over here and check the base computer, see what it's decrypted, and put down my portable refiner unit so I can do some refining. Yep, I do have a teleporter here along with a biofuel reactor, so I can teleport back pretty easily. Okay. So, first things first then, let's plop down at the... Oh cool, if I build 2 metal platings and a hermetic seal, I can build the nutrient processor as well. Let's do that too, why not? First things first though, this.
Technology recharge.
Where's all my copper? There it is. Let's get some more ferrite dust, shall we? I think I need some more of that. Yeah. Don't have a whole lot of ferrite dust at the moment. Let's break some rocks open. Give. This too, why not? Yeah, metal platings require 50 ferrite dust each, so making a whole bunch of them can really drain your reserves quite quickly. Hence why we are doing this. Okay, some pure ferrite wouldn't go amiss, especially now that I have the advanced mining beam. Let's break this huge boulder, shall we? So I just remove this, there we go. All right then. Let's break this big boulder as well. Just reluctant to do so because of that sentinel that's nearby. Hopefully you can see me do this. Bang. 2 geodes, what's inside them? More ferrite dust, hooray. Not a whole lot of pure ferrite from those things, though. I was expecting more than 17. Got a lot of carbon now, though, so that's pretty handy. Be able to make a whole bunch of condensed carbon for this. Okay, while we're waiting on that, let's build this thing. Get all my food transferred from my cargo hold to my nutrient process, to my portable kitchen. Give us some more space for other things in here. Okay, is this finished now? Yes, it is. Cool. Let's condense a bit more carbon, shall we? Now that I've got multiple stacks of the stuff. And let's make a whole lot of flour from wheat, shall we? Just while I'm waiting for everything to finish. Okay, base computer. Automated archive recovery in progress. Data recovered, 6%. Cool. Search archives. Entry follows. Found additional buried technology modules. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded. Visit. Copying dated. Cool, thank you for telling me that. Additional data available. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Storage container plans restored. Yay. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. Okay. Now it wants me to build a storage container. We're going to wait until I replace all of this with an actual prefabricated room, though. How many antimatters can I make now? Let's see. There we go. And that's 5 of them. Cool.
Technology recharge.
So now we'll go ahead and plug them into the auto charger here. Just need 2 cell mirrors and it's completed. Pick this up, pick this back up. 2, alright. The absolute smallest amount of carbon into this that I can. Just use the teleporter so I can go back to the space station I was at before. Let's crack back on with the story, shall we? I think it's this one that we were supposed to go to. This says Corvette Workshop Terminal, but yeah. This says current system. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, comfort level fractures, that's it. Yes, because my planetary base is in the system that I woke up in, so Yeah, need to head back to this other system instead. Sorry, just stretch your arms a little bit again. Don't mind me. Okay, space anomalies. Search for Artemis and the mysterious Apollo. Ghosts in the machine. Apollo the adventurer. Something terrible has happened to Artemis. Their signal cut off as they were surrounded by strange figures they described as having seeds of glass within their skin. Before they went, they transmitted the frequency for someone named Apollo. I don't know if this stranger will prove to be friend or foe. Let's try and contact Apollo, shall we? Whoever the hell this might be. Scan for hollow terminus again. Hollow terminus detected. Where is it? There it is. Whoosh. Okay, this looks like that radioactive planet again. Where's this hollow terminus then? I should be able to see it from up here, surely. Or not, it seems. Okay. There we go, we'll just do that. Find it this way. That is not it. That's a small... What is that, actually? Oh, that looks like a planetary depot. Or something. Yeah, it's like storage silos. Not what I'm after, though. What I'm after might be in this direction instead. Let's take a look-see. Yes, here we are. Pretty sure this is the one that we used last time. Maybe it's a different one, I don't know. Nope, this is the one we used last time. We've been here before. There's no buried technology module, which means I've crossed this path. Sorry, excuse me. This cold is doing a number on my throat. I'm a little bit concerned now. Hope I'm not getting laryngitis again. I've had that 2 times this year already. And it took me out of action for 2 weeks each time. Which was very annoying. Alright, let's ring this Apollo fellow and see if he knows what's going on with any of this. Hello, your phone's ringing, pick it up. There he is. The transmission's silent. The stranger just stares at me. Should I say hello or should I stare back at him? Let's say hi. Identify yourself or I end this call. Hello, I'm a traveller. And what does that mean to be a traveller? It means I travel. Duh. The hell else does it mean, genius? Mention the anomaly. What? Nonsense. You're worse than Artemis in their weird dreams. I'm not interested in dreamers. Oh, he doesn't know about the space anomaly. Oh, you're missing out then. Oh, but did Artemis send you? Things suddenly make sense. Yes. Look, we're alone. We're not like the rest of life here. Yes, it's strange. No, the answer isn't in wishful delusions. It just is what it is. You can tell Artemis I haven't changed my mind about meeting. I'll do it if I'm paid to do it, even if this conversation is a valuable waste of... No, even this conversation is a valuable waste of time. Yeah, that's the thing. Artemis is in trouble. I don't know where he is. So, I tell Apollo Artemis is in trouble. That they attempted to use a portal and became stranded on some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Their last word was Apollo's name. Apollo's demeanor suddenly changes. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. There you go. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replaying the various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course, drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But this data, it's distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly, and this, the portals, perhaps they're the key. Sure, what about Artemis, though? So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this, be partners? No, but, I mean, we're trying to find Artemis, aren't we, so... If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you to a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. Ugh. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing, saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. Apollo's contact is outside a local system. Consult galaxy map. Right. Apollo suggested that the Sentinels may be linked to Artemis' disappearance. They suggest we cooperate. If the Sentinels are using the portal network, then if we manage to follow them inside, who knows what secrets we can unlock on our way to finding and rescuing Artemis. Apollo's contact will assist in the construction or expansion of a planetary base. Find the contact to learn more. I shall have to do some resourcing then, because it looks like we'll have to do some more building. Yeah, I'll be needing a lot of purified ferrite here. Right. Well, let's do a little bit of mining and then tell you what, because it's nearly 10 PM here, we'll do a little bit of mining to finish up, and then we'll wrap the stream up for the night to give my voice box a rest. I am actually starting to get a little bit of a sore throat now, and again, it's concerning me slightly. But we'll try and keep on with our schedule. We'll try and stream tomorrow as well. If things change, of course, I will keep you all informed. Remember to follow me on my Twitter account for updates to the schedule and what's going on health-wise. Let's hop into my spaceship just to refill my hazard protection. Just going to quickly tab out and check something. Okay. There's a lot of trees and plants around here, no rocks though. Oh, wait, no, there's some rocks over there. Okay. And there's a Sentinel. Great, that's helpful. Ooh, technology module. Give. Need a lot more of those. And a stupid, dangerous plant. Let's break this open as well for some more oxygen, why not? Should probably get back to the ship, shouldn't I? about to become glowing green in a bad way. Actually, will my hazard protection go up a little bit faster if I use the shell instead on my ship? Let's find out.
Radiation protection.
Yes, it is actually. It's definitely recharging quicker than hopping into my spaceship. Interesting.
Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
Just quickly break these rocks open and then we'll head back to the ship and finish up the stream. Oh, what's this? Cool. Another reward for walking around.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay, that's my cue to get out of here. Let's grab the sodium from these plants and get back to the spaceship. Oh, wait, sorry, more rocks. Just can't help myself. More ferrite dust is always good, especially since I don't even have 500 yet. Break this one, and then just so I'm not pressing my luck, I'll head back to the ship after that. There we go.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. Exit ship to force save. Game, there we go, restore point saved, and we'll exit for the night. Ha, that was fun, wasn't it, folks? Just gonna stretch again. Ow, that was both my elbows making a noise there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up for the evening then. That's it for the stream. Thank you all for being here, folks. Hope you've all enjoyed it. As always, make sure to follow me here on Twitch. It's a huge help. And of course, use all of my links down below to follow me on my Twitter account, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and join our Discord server. We should be streaming again tomorrow evening, unless this sore throat gets any worse and starts to really inhibit my voice, in which case I might end up taking a break until possibly Thursday, or maybe a little bit longer, we'll see. Hopefully not. So until next time, good night, take care, and I'll see all of you again, hopefully very, very soon. Bye everyone.